Hello viewers and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about polishing boots for Victorian parade. First, a bit of history about polishing. Ever since the medieval times, people have been putting beeswax and dubbing on their shoes and boots to protect them and also to keep them waterproof. In the 18th century, the British military decided that all British soldiers should keep their boots blackened. This was done by an early form of polish known as blackening or blackball. It was an early form of polish, what was not as good as what we have today. In the Victorian times, you were given one set of boots. These were your parade boots and your combat boots. On campaign, you would keep them polished to protect them, but on parades, that's when you would want to have a nice high shine. I use modern methods to polish my boots, what I will go through now. Bit of a disclaimer, there is no right or wrong way to polish your boots. There's so many ways. This is the way I personally prefer. First, you'll need some polish. I prefer Kiwi, but I also use other brands, whatever is available. It seems like Kiwi is hard to get in the UK nowadays. You'll need an on brush. You will also need a off brush, a soft cloth. This is just a cheap dusting cloth I got from Asda, and some cotton wool. The first stage is to wash your boots. So what I personally do is run them underneath the tap of cold water for a few minutes, just to get all the debris off. Okay, now I have rinsed them under the cold tap for a few minutes. You can see where a bit of the polish has cracked off. So the next stage is use the on brush to put a few layers of polish on. You want to dip it in the polish and you want to do a brushing motion all over the boot. When I first got these, I put 20 layers on. Where there's a base layer currently on, I might not have to do 20 layers, but I will do as many layers as I think is necessary. Okay, so this is one layer with the on brush. I'm going to let this sink in for about 30 minutes. You don't have to, some people do 5 minutes, but I prefer 30 minutes. So yeah, first base coat. You can see that it's a little bit darker in places of the polish, but at the same time you can see a bit of shine. So in 30 minutes I'll be taking it off with the off brush. Okay, now that I've used the off brush to take the layer off, you can see there's more of a shine. So I've done that all over the boots. And you're going to want to do that as many times as needed. Where that there's quite a fair bit of polish on my boots already, I don't have to do too many layers, but when I first started there's about 20 layers on. The next stage is to get your cloth. You're going to want to wrap it around your finger like that. You're going to want to dip it in some water, then you want to put some polish on it. Then I prefer to put a bit more water back on it. Then you're going to want to go for tiny little circles, not too hard, all around, and you're going to want to keep on doing that until you get more of a shine. So when you've finished using the yellow cloth, it's now time for the cotton wool. So you're going to want to get a piece of cotton wool into a nice little ball, and you're going to want to do the exact same with the yellow cloth, but this time with just with the cotton wool. This is the bulling stage, and that's what will give you the nice finished shine. So after a few minutes of bulling, you start to get a bit more of a mirror shine. For a main parade, I would keep on doing this for a few hours, maybe even the whole week. If I compare it with the other one, what I haven't touched yet, you can see the difference between it not being polished up and has been polished up. Personally, I'd keep on continuing with this for a bit longer, but this is the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed this quick video on how to polish boots for Victorian Parade. Thank you, and please like, comment and subscribe.